All right, so we're joined by your 2025 Big West softball champion, UC Santa Barbara. So, Coach, if you can, please just start us off about an opening statement about that championship clinching victory.
Yeah, I could not be more proud of our ball club, how we played once we played the first game, and I thought we were really tight on day one and in the loss to UCSD, and then how we just flipped the switch and got really comfortable being the underdog, really being in an elimination game every single game. What was it, 6 maybe elimination games? So it just shows you the will, the desire, the chemistry, because I don't think you do that with a team that doesn't have great chemistry, and even if you're talented. So for our kids, I thought our seniors showed really good leadership. We have some kids getting hot right at the right time, and having done this for a bit, it's most often who gets hot at the right time, and our team did. So I thought that we did a really good job to put pressure on teams. We kept teams on their heels, and when they scored, we came right back and scored. And I believe that's the reason we won, was that we never let ourselves get too far out of it and just continue to challenge our opponents.
Definitely so. Malaya, for you, insane championship run. Coming into the championship, you were named the Big West Pitcher of the Year, and now you had such a stellar performance in the championship run, and you were also named Championship MVP. So kind of just talk about the thoughts, emotions, and everything that's kind of running through your mind right now, if you can, please.
Yeah, so after our loss on day one, I had a talk with Coach Evans, and she kind of, how a coach does, she kind of told me straight up, like, you have to be better if you want to win. And I think ever since then, I saw, like, our team putting in the effort, and I think, like, honestly, I wouldn't have preferred to win any other way that we did. I think this team works better under pressure, and I think we just did so well at, like, maintaining energy in every game. And for me, my mindset was just, like, if they're going to give me a run, I'm going to do my best to get outs. And that's kind of just how I process that.
Shelly Carlin from D1 Softball. Coach, you just mentioned you've been doing this a while. So this is the 4th program you've taken to the NCAA tournament, and we're still checking that, but we think you're the first person to take 4 programs to the tournament. What, if anything, is similar about this? What, if anything, is similar about this team as other programs you've coached that make them winners?
Well, they want it. Every team that I've had that's gone postseason, they've had skill, but most often you also have that team chemistry, you have the desire, you have leadership. I can't think of a team that I've gone postseason with that didn't have really good leadership. Those things don't happen by chance, and that's what these kids have done. Our seniors, I thought, really stepped up and showed great leadership and want to, like, the will to win was right there. And I said this earlier, I don't know if I've coached any other team who's been any more on board with what we want to do, with what we're trying to do. Any team that's been more cohesive and have great chemistry. I mean, this team it's a really special team, and it's so fun for me to coach them. And having gone postseason a bit, when I came here, I just really had this desire. I want them to go postseason. I want them to feel it, because there's nothing else like it. And they grow up just watching those teams go to the World Series and go to Super Regionals. And these kids knew who I was when I came to campus, and they shouldn't know who I am, but they're watching TV and they're watching these teams play in postseason. So to aspire to that and feel like we could get that done, and it probably happened a little earlier maybe than I anticipated, but good for them. These kids are starting something really special, and they deserve everything they've gotten here. Nobody can say we got lucky. Nobody can say, oh, we don't deserve to win. Heck yeah, we deserve to win. And if we played like we did in game 1 the rest of the time, we would not deserve to win. And I just love this team. I'm having a blast. And the thing I realize is, like, the game's a game. Like, coaching is coaching. no matter where you are. If you love your kids and they want it and they love you back, there's not a more rewarding experience.
This is the first team ever to win a Big West championship, whether regular season or postseason. What does that mean about the legacy that your senior class is going to leave?
Oh, I mean, this is unbelievable. Like, I have no words for it. It's so surreal. I mean, this group of girls that we have, as Coach was saying, like, just super gritty. The team chemistry is insane. Every game, all we kept saying is we're playing for each other, And I think that's all we did the entire tournament is we just want one more day to play with each other. We want one more day as a team to have together and to be by each other. So for that and to see that culture continue to grow here, it's awesome to see. I mean, as a freshman to now, it's light and day. It's crazy. Or
Just talk about the coaching staff and the experience they bring. What kind of stands out to you as you guys win the championship?
The biggest thing that I would say that the coaches have done for us is just really see us as people and as individuals. They have turned this program into something that I never, oh my gosh, it's insane. The coaches have been awesome. Coach Evans has been there through thick and thin. She preaches not to be just good athletes, but to be good teammates, good people, good women. She's not only building, skill level here, but she's building character, and she's helping us, become better athletes and teammates and women. So it's awesome, and I'm able to take these skills with me as I move on with life, and it's awesome with having these coaches.
Anything to add, Blake?
I just think they also are the type of coaches that make you want to play better for them. Like, I feel like every day, I hear a lot of people complain about going to practice or like going to postseason sometimes, and I feel like these coaches, like this staff, just makes you want to do better for them. And like, I think that just makes our team dynamic so much more special because we actually enjoy each other's presence. It's always a fun time. Coach Evans only gets hard on us when she has to be, and I feel like for almost every time it has worked. So I just think the thing I'm most happy about is being able to do it for them, and even only in your third season, which is crazy.
Question for the players. I counted at least 5 lead changes. I don't know, maybe I lost track. What was it like in the dugout when momentum kept going back and forth, dugout to dugout?
Honestly, obviously energy's high all the time. I think we bring it in the dugout no matter what. But honestly, I think the best thing about it was even when, CSUN got ahead or whenever our pins were up against the wall, we kept our cool, I think, the entire time. I mean, I think no matter what, we knew that we were going to come back. We knew that we were going to get it done. So I think that was awesome to see, and to still just keep our energy regardless of 98 degrees it was today. So it was great. We had each other's backs all day. So.
Yeah, so the rest of the country was dealing with rainouts. You guys are dealing with extreme heat, particularly as a pitcher. How did that affect you?
I think our staff made it really easy to get over that. Our trainer, Sam, she's amazing. But between innings, I did take a lot of pickle shots, I will say that. I do love pickles, so it was fine. But between innings, we had the cold towels being passed around, and then we had ice bags we put on our head, making sure everybody was drinking water. And then we just chilled out until it was time to go back on the field.
I was going to say, think about how is it with the lead changes and how do you come back from that? You do that because you just did it for 5 games, and our kids just have been really resilient in that way. And I keep saying about how I've coached some really great teams, and these kids are as gritty as any team I've ever coached. Our skill level is our skill level, and we're competing great in our conference. But that grit you can have whether you're an All-American or whether you're someone coming off the bench, and these kids are really gritty.
Definitely so. Final question. The crowd was rocking the past few days. You guys definitely had a pretty good turnout for the Gaucho faithful and alumni. So any final message or closing remarks to them before you guys punch your ticket to the NCAAs?
Yes, thank you so much. It definitely changed the game for us. I mean, we have the best crowd and best fans in all the Big West. So there's that, but it was tremendous. I mean, you guys were amazing.
Yeah, we do appreciate all the support. I think as even on the field, it made me want to do better just hearing people in the stands going crazy for Santa Barbara. So I loved it.
I think it's been cool to see the growth of our program and also the growth of our fans. Because honestly, when I first came in the first season, where are the fans? where's the noise? Where's the enthusiasm and energy? And these parents and these fans have all kind of learned, like, oh, okay, we elevate our game, and it helps us elevate our game. So our fans have been phenomenal, the parents, the friends, the families, and it makes it, that's when it's fun. It's way more fun to play the game when you've got a great crowd up there. So they've been really great.
Awesome. Well, congratulations once more, and we will see you guys in the NCAAs.
Thank you.